Oh!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. No,
Oh
no,
my
no, no,
God.
no. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Salty Souls, Stories That Transform. I'm Michael.
And I'm Lori.
I'm going to do this one if that's okay. And we explore love, humanity, and all the feels through all stories, whether it's smutty romance, chaotic fantasy, wholesome anime, or that weird thing that you just can't categorize. So today, we are diving into Murderbot Episode 3. Title is Risk Assessment.
Okay. After last episode's eye contact torture and the discovery of a destroyed research station,
our anxious robot friend is about to face its worst nightmare.
other SecUnits,
And actual danger.
Yeah. Plus, we're going to see Murderbot try to have conversations on a transport ship.
While people attempt small talk.
The horror.
The absolute horror.
Yes, personally. Anyway, always we're keeping it real, honest, and joyful.
Even when we're watching our favorite robot character navigate social situations and protective combat simultaneously.
Sometimes we're analyzing the corporate violence.
Sometimes we're just relating hard to someone being annoyed when people interrupt their TV watching time.
If that's your vibe.
Smash that subscribe button.
Ready to watch Murderbot deal with other Murderbots?
While also dealing with chatty humans.
The dual nightmare scenario.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
All right. Oh my God, that's so fun.
I know.
Did you know this is on Apple TV?
Maybe.
I had devoted every spare second on this planet trying to hack my government module.
Yes.
The SecUnit is dangerous. I look at you. I feel something's wrong.
This is a fragment of memory.
I look at you and I feel that something is wrong.
Right?
That's a statement right there.
That is a statement. But he doesn't say wrong with. Him, you, me, all of it.
I love how they sent the most combat incapable person to the thing.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Is he just talking to the power banks?
He's talking to himself, I think.
Oh my God. This is an Apple original. This is rated for mature audiences, Lori.
Well, we're the wrong people.
It's why we were crossing an ocean just because someone didn't know. What if one of those animals attacked them? More than that, they have a SecUnit. They could probably afford more than one.
They have a SecUnit.
Right, but fair. I would want that. We might even know more about those marketing anomalies.
I mean, Gurathin's not wrong.
We could set up a beacon.
No.
You're right. The company would love it. Oh, it would just prove that theory that free planets can't.
Oh, pride. That's why we're going to stay is pride.
Right.
Pride is a big motivator.
Personally, I was against this whole trip. Last thing I wanted was to be stuck with these people and their pheromones in a small price.
Pheromones? Can he smell pheromones?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I'll go first, as per the usual. Wow.
I think it would be a really good idea if you would keep your helmet down so that the others remember that you are the team.
She's got her hood up.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
What's with all the head bobbing?
That was part of the team.
Oh, man. Man, it's so funny. I wonder how hard it was for him to learn how to not express anything facially.
Right?
Right?
Exactly. I mean, if you could see on the outside the internal horror on it that he's having.
I still like this opening. I know it's got to be predominantly like CGI / computer generated, but man, it's.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool. It makes me think of Legos in the beginning, especially.
Yeah, and the foreshadowing, because like they're like,
But that could be that they're going to give him a hug and he doesn't want one.
oh, definitely. And he's running away.
Right.
But at the same time, I mean, these are clearly other like SecUnits.
Right.
No one else is leaping off the edge of a cliff, right? What a cute concept, also. Just like completely novel.
I know. And then he named himself that. It's just hilarious.
It's not too bad. I think your pain sensors are dialed down. I can't dial them down. They disable that function.
Good old strife of the galaxy. So unrealistic.
He's watching the show?
It's another show. It's another show.
What, Doctor? Sorry? I'm saying it's a good thing that emergency beacon didn't work? I think so. What do you think?
Picking prisoners. They can never stop us from being ourselves.
Oh my god.
What do you think? She was asking me.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
We have 3 contracted SecUnits, but the communications equipment could have been damaged if their habitat was hit by a hostile.
Are the emergency beacons designed to trigger even if the rest of the comms equipment gets destroyed?
They're supposed to. The equipment says
Seriously? It's too much synchronicities.
Yeah, but we have you. And you won't fail.
hopefully not.
Oh, wait.
Back to his show.
Just wanted to say thanks for all the great work.
Oh my god, this is so good.
I think he wants to punch him the most.
We all rather given to understand that imitated body is partially constructed from the background of human tissue. Great conversation starter. Something you have with human feelings too. Because it really seems like it does.
I know human beings, by the way, who would respond that way.
Right.
It seems like I have human feelings. Scheiße.
Why would I want that?
Oh, this is so good.
He's saying it. Okay.
It's actually slavery. This is a machine to go. Oh, hold on. I definitely am.
Oh, sorry.
While they exchanged pointless human sentiments, I decided to check in on PresAux's habitat via satellite. Birdwatch seemed to be healing well. Physical.
Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
I mean, getting eaten by a bug would do that.
Oh, I didn't see you.
Sorry. Old habit. Being quiet.
I just see that creature bursting out of the ground.
Bursting out of the ground.
On the smell.
Oh, yeah.
I can still smell it on.
I have some behavioral therapy monitors. If you'd like to try them.
Oh, really true.
They're non-specific.
How about a hug? Just give her a hug, man.
He's more robot than the robot.
It seems like it, right?
Yeah, he's not going to hug her.
She's having a tough time, man.
It's like the Stellar Inquisitor on the Strife of the Galaxy.
What is Strife in the Galaxy? Now we get a new show.
It's a different show, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not as high quality as Sanctuary Moon, just so you know.
Why was he going to Mensah's room?
So it's funny how he actually enjoys people watching.
Lock their fucking doors.
I know.
Legit.
What was he doing in there? Was he spying on Mensah? He knew he was up to no good. Was he working for the company?
Oh, man.
Or for another corporate entity?
Listen to that anxiety.
An explosive device so they could kill
Wow,
him.
he's
Ow.
spiraling. He's spiraling a little bit.
They can buy expensive luxury goods.
Is he going to smell her? Wants to smell her pillow. He wants to smell if it's...
No, Lori. No.
Yes.
No. No.
Told you.
No. No. Oh my god.
He's a wackadoo.
I mean, she's hoarding soap, so like he's smelling
Right.
those. They've all got some quirks and kinks.
He's smelling her.
I mean, I'm a sniffer, but I don't sniff people's stuff. Wait, do I?
Yes, you do. Anyway.
Wait, what just happened?
I don't know. Some crackling of comms.
The satellite signal just went down. I'm pinging it, but there's no response.
Wait.
Did he do that?
Did anyone else feel it show?
Dan satellite's been having outages since we got here.
Okay, really?
You have not. They have. Oh.
How did you know that? Answer please, SecUnit.
The company makes SecUnits check client activity logs periodically.
That is an invasion of privacy.
Well, duh. Did you think you had privacy?
They didn't break our laws. We're paying the one company and that's fine.
What if that's why the satellite's going? What if it's...
You sound like Gurathin.
Well, maybe he has.
Oh, thanks. Should have let that thing eat your wife.
You don't mean us any harm, do you?
Not consciously.
Oh my god.
Speak to the dark recesses of my
I can't, Lori. I can't speak to the dark recesses of my programming.
Same. Same.
Yes.
Hold on one second, Lori.
So there's like layers of a problem here. Well,
Yeah.
not a problem, but it's just you've got the complexity of humans. We'll start there. Okay. And I mean, as much as these people in part of their brain is in this utopia space where we love everything and everyone, they're still seem to be a little untrusting of everything and everyone.
Everyone,
Even
right?
though they want to love everything and everyone and like it and get along with it and all that, they still seem a little paranoid.
Yeah,
Right?
they definitely have that underdog vibe. Like we've been betrayed. Like we're kind of on that, like the outside of the norm, right?
Yes.
And the man's trying to keep us down. Like that whole, which is not necessarily unfounded, right? I mean,
Right.
it is a giant corporation, so
They are wanting to prove themselves for whatever reason.
yeah.
I know she mentioned, corporate would love for us to quit. We're a free planet, whatever. But okay, which I'm sure there's a lot more to that.
Right,
Goes
right.
back in time and all that. So, and then it's funny to watch. It's funny to watch him like decide. I mean, he's trying to still like act like a robot, but
But
he's
he's
not
already
just a
showed
robot.
so much deviation from his
Yeah.
first few weeks there.
I mean, he should just go ahead and go all in. But as much as he's fascinated by them, he's also equally repulsed by them.
Well, and you
He's
made a
not.
comment. You said if there was anybody to reveal yourselves to, it seems like these kind of rebels who are trying to treat him like a human being. But like, I mean, the very first scene was like, that guy's a jerk, and that guy's a jerk, and that guy's a jerk. So it's interesting because it's like he has a bad relationship with perspective on humanity. Because I mean, people were burning his hands and probably doing horrible things to them. But then also he has done horrible things to people he
Right.
suspects. But again, it would be the result of a human being programming him to do the thing. So this character actually has a lot of complexity to him because it's like he needs to reveal himself so that he can show that he's different to people who themselves are different.
Right.
But has no trust both in the upstream or the downstream.
Right.
Because like he's been abused basically.
By people. So yeah. He's had, I think, mostly negative experiences. These people might be the only ones to offer him a positive experience, but he's just not going to go for it.
No.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he's getting signs that these people value him, but then he's also getting the same signs that says, well, hold on, he's the enemy. So it's interesting. He's getting this kind of conflicting view.
Well, because they can't make up their mind either. That's what I said. They want to be all, encompassing and etc., but they're still not trusting. I mean, they don't know, and they're operating on the premise that he is not unaltered in any way. Right? Okay. So they're confused by his duality at this point as well.
And they don't have any norms to compare it, because oddly enough, if they had prior experience with a SecUnit, they would probably be like, wait, this guy's acting way different. And Gurathin probably does have experience.
Yes.
And he's like, no. There's something wrong with this guy.
Yeah.
But he's defaulting to distrust. I'm assuming, like, I don't think we know. Gurathin doesn't seem like he originated with these guys. Something seems off with his, like, I think he's come into, he doesn't seem like he was born into this.
No.
It's going to be interesting to see, like, how that evolves from a character perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here we are.
All right.
Does anyone want to go back?
If the DeltFall team does need our help when we don't go, how would we feel?
Alive? You should remember.
I mean, good put.
Okay, so then let's do it. Yep, we are not selfish corporation dirtbags. We are Preservation Alliance.
I mean, the ideals. That's good. Oh, no.
Get in there.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
No. No.
He's like, no. This guy is.
This is what happens when man and machine meet.
Oh my God, who is that? Oil and blood?
Why does he look like he's a pilgrim?
He switched off of Strife in the Galaxy. I'm so
Come back to
disappointed.
Sanctuary Moon.
Well, I mean, Sanctuary Moon is higher quality, obviously.
Clearly.
He's literally standing.
Perhaps I could override the locking to make me jump out of the hopper.
I really feel like he represents how socially anxious human beings think of these things.
I know, right?
What's with humans and sitting?
Indeed.
It's like a fetish to them.
It's a fetish.
Sitting is a fetish. We need to put that on a coffee mug.
Yeah. And there's some places where you can't sit till somebody else sits first, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Boy, I tell you what, screens have improved so much since the 70s.
I know, right?
Like the fake sci-fi screens.
Yeah.
Like, those are great fake sci-fi screens.
They are.
Would you like to get some
Right?
rest?
I mean,
There are 2 hours in
yeah. Oh, they're traveling to the other side of the planet.
Right.
We got too much showing.
I feel this one. We have a family and resources.
Information. Nothing. Nothing, Lori. They found nothing.
But we still put liquids on things we shouldn't.
And not only that, Starbucks in space. Did you see that cup?
I did.
Oh, it's horrible.
Actually, what you're doing, the corporation. I'm trying to maintain a balance.
Well, there's benefits to being part of the tribe, right?
My family didn't.
Well, of course not.
I need to check the
He can't take it. He's got to get up. So why
Wow.
is she like pouring her heart out to this thing?
But wait, this mirrors what people are doing with ChatGPT in 2025, right?
True.
Right? It's like she has a need to confide in somebody, and
Right.
quite frankly, listening is sometimes the best thing in the world. Right?
Right.
So it's interesting that she would choose him. He's also the safest. She has no responsibility to him. Okay, that is pretty.
It's the premium package habitat, his readout said.
The premium package. Oh, there's no answer. We should go down there.
Where are
Doesn't look like it. Hoppers are all there.
Oh, well, that's
No, it's not.
I recommend you land outside the perimeter.
why.
In case everybody's been eating for lunch.
Oh my god.
Oh, did you say that?
No, but that's the right answer.
Oh, it's protocol.
Nothing.
That's not good.
Not even pings.
Not even pings. That's not good.
All right, we're landing outside the perimeter.
Sorry, that keeps popping up for some reason.
It's all right. Lots of birds and bugs.
Oh man, what's going on over here? There we go. I gotta tell you, the hoppers are cool to me.
I think they are too.
Yeah.
Most of the games.
Killjoy Bloodlust Tech Riot. That was the name of that game.
I saw that.
Okay, well, we need to like crank one of those out. Killjoy Bloodlust Tech Riot. Holy cow.
Plus, you know, Killjoy Bloodlust Tech Riot level 4,000.
You totally are right.
No, I know.
Don't you stand in the hopper, writing, and monitor things?
As a gamer, I am totally interested in what auto grinding actually is.
Right?
Okay, who gets that sucker?
Please stay behind me at all times.
Who gets that sucker?
Oh,
Oh, look at the cute little crabs.
okay. I'm already like, no.
Oh, yeah? You don't like the crab, the little spider crabs? What if they look like clowns?
Michael.
I don't like the looks of them.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
don't like the
God.
looks of them either. They'll like have a hive mind and eat you.
Lori. The hive mind crabs, that's what we're concerned with. What is our thing with that? We were afraid of the animals more than the human beings. Have we not spent enough time in nature?
Mud is hardened. No exhibition's done. Dr. Mensah, it would be better if I went ahead alone.
What has she got in her hand?
Little phaser?
Yes, you're right.
No, it's like dangling on a.
Maybe she's dowsing for water.
Doesn't look like it's going to save her from anything.
Still no pins from DeltFall.
Let's talk about the weird plants.
I love how the stunt guys, the set guys were like, hey, let's put these weird plants around.
Right?
Yeah. I like their jackets, actually.
I know. Look at the setup here.
This is PresAux security unit. Hailing DeltFall. Anyone in range of this transmission, please respond.
I mean, I would
They've
treat
got like a hot spring. And
they're like a geyser. Seriously.
DeltFall, please respond.
I mean, I gotta say, I would treat this like super hostile.
me too.
And drones would go in first. Oh no, the door's cracked?
The door.
No, he's going to blow the door.
Ah, got it.
But no, the door's open. Or not. There you go. Yeah.
You've gained access. Wow. I don't think he's handling the
Okay, that's how you die, making me jump like that because you got on the car.
No. I think he's having a little emotional regulation.
I think he's having some FOMO. Oh, he's an idiot.
What's going on? No movement here.
I mean, there's an alarm blaring. That should let us know, right?
Right? He's detecting the SecUnits.
So he's detected 3, but he's not getting any pings back.
Right.
Oh, I guess he found one?
Visual on one of their security units.
That's not good.
It's not well.
Stand by.
I
I
mean,
wonder why he's not giving her a video feed somehow.
he can.
Bailed out.
That's what I'm saying, and he's not.
No, he's not. So it's interesting because he's still doing the right thing even though he doesn't have to.
But no, I had to get curious.
Call back to the hopper immediately. What's going on?
Stop asking questions.
Nothing.
Do they need help?
No. It was better to keep them in the dark. Humans, when threatened, irrational things.
What if you need help?
All right.
If I need help, you should leave as fast as
If I need help, you should leave.
I'd like to examine the area.
No, I want you out of it.
I'm getting interference.
Please go back to the office.
SecUnit.
If you don't hear from me within 10 minutes, lift off and go back to PresAux County.
SecUnit. Hello?
Oh,
Can
interesting.
you hear me?
He's probably generating that interference.
That was me.
You think? Oh,
Yes.
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 Cool, he does in Sanctuary.
Oh my God.
He's disobeying orders.
Episode 807. There's blood on the walls and people are decapitated and weapons were deployed. This is a bad scene.
Yeah, like that is that a weapon or like?
I don't
What?
know what that is. It's like their version of a Molotov cocktail.
It looked like one of their SecUnits had gone rogue. And
Uh-oh.
they tried to stop him.
Uh-oh.
In spite of all the mess, this usual was
Really? It's clean?
Really?
one SecUnit died trying to protect the communications hub. These other two SecUnits have killed each other at the exact same moment.
No. Get your back off the door.
Season 1 finale of Strife in the Galaxy.
Strife in the Galaxy. Here we go.
Strife in the Galaxy is an inferior show, filled with implausible plot lines.
See? Oh my God! I knew it. It was playing dead,
Oh, wow.
just like we said.
It was a superior model, but it had taken a lot of damage. And I knew exactly what sequence of moves was going to make.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, interesting.
How did he know what series of moves it was going to make?
I don't know.
Oh, he shot it into the power core.
Yeah,
Did he take damage?
I don't know.
Looks like most of his arm shields took it.
Yeah, because he was doing this. Like,
Yeah. Weird.
Somebody had taken control of his SecUnit. Question was,
Oh!
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Oh! No.
Oh my God.
question
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait. What is happening?
Oh my God. That was so good. Okay. Wow. This show just continues to deliver.
It does. Wow.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I mean, everybody's tiptoeing about all of this, okay? Around each other, around the possibilities of, what happened to the peoples. We're human beings, so we got to go find out. All over the go, right? I mean, we are totally 100% incapable of not looking and not touching.
100%. I mean, but this is true also. Like Murderbot, like earlier, was like, I mean, huge privacy violation. He's like, I'm going through all of your client files, which is just a choice by him. But he made it sound like the corporation was part of that whole process. And yet, one, we got Gurathin going in and sniffing pillows. We got the lady hoarding soap. He's reading client files. And they're distrusting the corporation, therefore him, but he is reinforcing that perception by like, oh, well, the corporation makes me go through your client files. And like, this is, you're right. We just cannot, like, he is the perfect human being. He just can't keep his hands off the people watching.
Right. As much as he doesn't, like, part of him's like, I really don't want anything to do with any of this. Right. But he keeps throwing himself forward right into it because he cannot help himself.
Right. It's like he's put himself in like the impossible situation because he's like, well, I can't tell these people that I've released myself, so I have to do what they want me to do, and like I'm not getting out of the situation.
No.
Yeah.
No, but then he does stuff like, oh my God, I have to, they can't know what's happening here. I need to tell them to go. And he's like, look, if there's something that happens to me, you definitely need to go because I can't help you. And you are pitiful at defending yourself.
Right. You're not going to do better. Right.
Right. So if I'm not around, you go. So he's like making stuff up. He's like, oh, look, our connection is back. Right? Go back to the hopper. I'm not going to, and then I think he made a choice not to give her some way of seeing. Like, they could pull up a screen. These people are, and no.
Well, and they don't know. Like, they don't know that the SecUnits can actually share their feeds with him.
How could they?
Because if he can
know
see
that?
their feeds, he could share his.
Right. Anyway, I would be like, dude, I know you can share your screen, so fucking do it. But no, he's not
I gotta
doing
tell
it.
you, in the logic of like, wait, Strife in the Galaxy is full of implausible plot lines, so therefore this must be an implausible outcome. That whole set of logic based on a TV show.
And he was right.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say to that. And he's like, but wait, this is implausible. And the fact that he was like, oh, the scene's a little too clean.
Right. So he's like, there's something going on here. And he's like,
All right. This is excellent. I can't even wait to watch the next episode.
I know, man. So crazy.
So episode 3, and obviously we're in deep now. Everything from the privacy, everything. Please, yes.
The way that this show is balancing like this, like you're like holding your breath action with this whole inner dialogue of like, you could be alive. I mean,
right. And Murderbot's just like, hey, I just want to watch some shows. Why do you keep talking to me?
We've all been there.
Well, I think we are. I think we are there actually daily. So
what hit you the hardest? Mensah, including Murderbot, as part of the team,
or like the horror of like walking into DeltFall and it's just a massacre.
He has to fight another SecUnit,
or just maybe the internal struggle of like, I just want to like watch my stories in peace.
So drop your thoughts in the comments. Yeah,
because I think the deeper we get into this show, the more it explores like autonomy and privacy and identity, right?
Yeah. And what happens when we are forced to confront the versions of ourselves that we could have been?
Yeah. It's heavy stuff wrapped in like this super relatable character.
So the next episode is called Escape Velocity Protocol. Take that as you will.
I would say based on that cliffhanger, I think things are about to get even more intense.
If you want to see how our anxious robot friend handles this,
hit the subscribe and the bell.
We're salty souls, and whether we're analyzing corporate dystopias
or just validating your need to watch shows without interruption,
we're always here for the stories that
get it. Thanks for watching, and remember,
it's perfectly valid to be annoyed when people interrupt your stories.
That's right. Murderbot gets it.
We get it.
So you're among friends here. We'll see you next week.